We want to clear out these fractions and get rid of this complex fraction and get it down to a single fraction. Now, there's a couple different ways that we could do this. The first would be to get common denominators in the top, common denominators in the bottom. We have one fraction on top, one fraction on the bottom, and then we take the top fraction, multiply it by the reciprocal of the bottom one. So that is one way we can do it. But I'm going to show you an easier way of doing that. What we're going to do is we're going to multiply the top and bottom by the LCD, least common denominator, of all of these, 2, 3, 6, and 18. So we want to find a number that all four of these would divide in evenly. We want to find the lowest number where that occurs. The best way to do that is to look at the largest number that you see and see if it divides evenly with all the other numbers that we have. So in other words, 18 divided by 6, that goes in evenly. 18 divided by 3 goes in evenly. 18 divided by 2 goes in evenly. So that would tell me then that my LCD, so I'll write that out here, LCD for this problem is going to equal 18. That means that every single thing on the top and bottom, I'm going to multiply everything by 18. So here's what it'll look like. I'm going to do 18 times the 1/2. I have minus 18 times the 1/3 on top. In the bottom, I'm going to do 18 times 5/6. And then 18 times 1/18. So that's the first step. I'm just going to put the LCD next to each fraction on the top and on the bottom. Next, I'm going to reduce each of these as I'm multiplying. 18 divided by 2 is 9. This one, 18 divided by 3, is 6. On the bottom, 18/3. So for this, I can do cross-reducing here. 18 divided by 6 is 3, and 6 divided by 6 is 1, which means I would just get 3 times 5, or 15 for that one. Then here, the 18s would cancel out, and I would just get a 1 left over. So in that one step, I've gotten rid of all the fractions. So now all I have to do is subtract on top, subtract on the bottom. 9 minus 6 is 3. 15 minus 1 is 14. Nothing more we can reduce there. And so that would be the answer. So let's do one more, a similar one to that. Okay, so for this, if we start with the largest number this time, we notice that everything else here doesn't divide evenly into 10 because 4 does not divide evenly into 10, which means that 10 is not going to be our LCD this time. So then what we can do is you're going to double the largest number and then see if it works at that point. If I double the 10, I'm going to get 20. So 5 divides into 20, 2 divides into 20, and 4 divides into 20. So I'm going to make my LCD equal to 20 in this case. That means I'm going to multiply everything by 20. Okay, everything top and bottom. So 20 and then 3/4. By the way, a question that often comes up here is, what if you pick the wrong LCD? What if you pick something that's larger than 20? Well, it's still going to work. It just means that you'll have to do more reducing later. So you want to try and find the lowest one. That way it eliminates the need to do more reducing later. Okay, so that's why the lowest is always better in that case. So we're multiplying each one by 20 on top, each one by 20 on the bottom. Now it's time to start multiplying and reducing. So 20 divided by 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So on top, I have 5 times 3, or 15. 20 divided by 2 is 10. This one, 5 divided by 5 is 1. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So I get 4 times 4, or 16. And then minus, and I have 20 divided by 10 is 2. Now I just need to add these. 15 plus 10 is 25. 16 minus 2 is 14, and nothing reduces on that. So 25/14 will be the final answer.